Right now, I'm about to attempt to do problem 7, which is calculator active. Before you do that, make sure that you put your calculator in radian mode. So that will help you later on. So we have this function, and it's asking for where t is time in seconds. In the first 4 seconds, how many times is the velocity of the object equal to 0? So basically it's asking for the second derivative, which is basically the second derivative. How do I explain this? The second derivative is the derivative of the position function.
So you're not looking for second derivative, you're looking for velocity, which is what?
Oh, the first derivative.
Good.
The first derivative.
Great.
So I'm going to just redo this work. So it's y(t) equals 1/6 cosine 5t minus 1/4 sine 5t. And to take the derivative, you have to use the chain rule. So you will have 1/6 cosine 5t. Take the derivative of 5t, which is 5.
What's the derivative of cosine?
The derivative of cosine is negative sine.
Yeah, good. So go back and fix it.
Oh, I was just going to do this later.
Okay, great.
Minus 1/4 sine 5t. And the derivative of 5t is 5. So then, now I'm going to do the derivative, 1/6, make sure it's negative, sine 5t times 5 minus 1/4. Well, it's going to become positive because you're turning this into a cosine, so...
But the derivative of sine is positive cosine, so keep it negative.
Oh, negative 5t times 5. And then I want to multiply 5 times negative 1/6. So y prime of t equals negative 5/6 sine 5t times, well, we canceled that out, so it becomes negative 5/4 cosine 5t. And I believe this is the derivative, so we had to plug this into the calculator.
And remember that you set the mode
To radian.
Good, great.
So negative 5/6
Notice how Ajani is putting that coefficient in parentheses.
sine 5x.
Oh, don't forget to double close that parentheses.
Oh.
Good.
Minus 5/4 cosine 5x. Graph.
Good. Okay, but we're just looking for which seconds.
The first 4 seconds, so you would want to go to window, have the x min about 0, have the x max 4, then graph, and then count how many times it hits the x-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer is D.
Zoom in and great.